Hey guys, this crypto class. In today's video I brought you update on the Dragonz Land season 8. Season 8 has arrived and it just started. I've been able to check out all the new things involved in this particular season 8 and it was awesome. All right, I'm just going to be reviewing every bit of this Dragonz Land, everything you need to know about this season 8, how you are going to win your battles, how you are going to arrange your card deck, and how you are going to be profitable. And this is not just like the season 8 is the right time to dive into Dragonz Land before we get into the TGE and climb to the leadership board. All right, now let's quickly get started with this particular video so that you get to know the full gist, the full details about this Dragonz Land season 8 new faction called Greenborn. Okay, now let's quickly go ahead and read before we dive into the main aspect of this Dragonz Land, how you are going to do it. All right, it says, before King rose, before iron scattered the earth, there were the Greenborn. And it's very lovely story about this Greenborn. If there is nothing else you should understand, is the story and how it works. All right, a sisterhood of bark, blood and bloom, queen witches, beast born by the breath of the wide. They walked with titans, spoke in Loran and shaped the seasons. All right, but man, fearing what he could not tame, rose in fire and steel. The grove burns, the Greenborn vanish, and so we believe. In the wild of Primodia and Edoria, they endured, twisted and waiting. All right, now they rise again, not to conquer but to remind the world it too is rooted in the earth. The Greenborn mark a new beginning of Dragonz Land, a fresh chance for new players. That is what I said, to rise and then challenge veterans and stronger passive gold fighter for leveling card in the future season. All right, this is just what you need to know about it. All right, now let's go into the game properly. This season 8, all right, the ancient forest tales and the Greenborn rise, more born of bark, blood and storm. They return not to conquer but to remind the world of its loss. The time has come to fight beside queens of thorns, fungi, shamans and beasts older than memory. All right, this is a nice and interesting story. And then this is how the factor power bonus of the Greenborn works, and this as a working, the Greenborn doesn't fight alone. The more you add to your deck, the more you add card to your deck, the more power they unleash, and it has a lot of power. And one of these cards is going to give you times 1.2, two of this card is going to give you times 1.7, three of this card times 2.2, and four of this card is going to give you times 5, and 5 of this card times 11, 6 of this card is going to give you times 19. That is to show you the power they have and they can generate if you keep on building your card deck under this Greenborn. And then let me show you what else you need to know before we dive into the game and then the P2P. All right, now from here, what you need to understand about this season 8 is that you are going to be unlocking 3 most important cards, though there are 8 or 9 of them, but 3 most important one. The first one is Iron Back one, which is a titan of bark and fully immovable as the mountain, and 100 dragons cashback for unlocking this particular card. And then the second one is the Tomb Mother M+, regal, ruthless and rooted in power, queen of the wide. Then the last one I'm going to be introducing, these are the 3 most important one I'm going to be introducing, which is the Tone Fixed B, swift and savage, feast, shatter, steals, and we alike. All right, now let's quickly dive into the Dragonz Land and let me show you everything about this Dragonz Land, everything in details. Right now you can see there are a lot of changes. You can see the Greenborn and then the gold rush. You can see the new tax is showing that something is here, card is showing that another thing is here, and the notification. That is the changes that have occurred. And how do you go about these changes and rank on the leadership board? You can see that ranking has appeared. Unlike before, there is no ranking. So now you can know where you are on the leadership board. All right. So but before we dive into this Dragonz Land, if you are new on this particular channel and you haven't subscribed, this crypto class will bring you updates on cryptocurrency, airdrop, web3, anything you need to know about web3. Just quickly go ahead and hit on the subscription button and make sure you turn on your bell icon to all, so that YouTube will always notify you anytime we post any new video like this. And quickly go ahead and give us a thumb up to help us increase our algorithm, share to your friends and comment on the comment section. And quickly, let's dive into this project. All right. Now, this Dragonz Land season 8, as I already said, the Greenborn. If you want to check every card details that have appeared, you can just quickly come here or come to card deck. But let me show you in two ways. Come to this Greenborn. Now you are going to see all the unique collections and the cards to claim under this Greenborn. Now you have the Tomb Mother, the Iron Bag, and the Tomb Fist. These are the three major ones I want you to unlock. You can unlock the Ancient Fungi, Orofori, and the rest of them, so that you can build very well. And I told you guys that this card has stronger power and can unlock several things. All right, once you come to battle, it has the ability to defend, and it have been in ancient and understand the rules of the game. All right, so what you need to do right now is to go ahead and unlock some of this card. All right, and use it and build as your deck. First of all, the most important one I want us to go, which has 100 dragons token attached to it, is this Iron Bag. All right, let's go ahead and do that. It requires you to get about 10 million of this dragon gold for you to be able to unlock this. All right, so once you have up to 10 million, go ahead and unlock it immediately. Now for this particular one, this Tomb Mother, it requires you to have about 50 million, all right, for you to be able to unlock this. And then the last one, which is this Tomb Fist, it requires you to have at least 50,000 of these. All right, we can buy. All right, we can just click on one buy. You can see how I unlock. So but what we are most interested on is on the first one. All right, the first one I showed you, which is the Iron Bag, which has more power to eliminate and to fight. All right, so first of all, once you have unlocked all these, go ahead and build your card deck. All right, click on this deck. Now you have the power to remove some of these. All right, once you click on it, tap on it, and then clear slot. You can clear everything here and build a new one with your new card that you have unlocked. That is it for that. And then let's go to the interesting part that I have always loved to play. All right, which is this particular place that says battle. Now once you click on this battle, right now this is a new battle and a new milestone to achieve. First of all, you click on this start battle. Once you click on this start battle, I will always recommend you to buy the premium. So I will click on the premium and then buy. All right, I bought the premium. But there is another thing I always want to do again in the battle, so that we will keep on winning. I'll keep up with the winning streak, is to go ahead and buy diamond for me to activate the power, the defeating protection, the power booster, and trophy booster. And quickly, let's get into start battle. Once I click on this start battle, let's see what is going to happen within these few seconds or within a minute. Right now, you can see that I'm going to defeat easily. All right, you can see that victory, and I've gained points from this. All right, you crushes your enemy and claim the battlefield, claim your reward, and prepare for the next fight. The same thing you can actually do in the next fight. Click on continue. What you need to do, you can see what I want from here. So you go ahead and do the next battle by yourself. Okay, tap to continue, and this is what I want from here, and I can claim. So to start the next battle, I can easily go ahead and buy another one, protection, power booster, and then all right, I bought, and then what I need to do is to start battle. Let's see what is going to happen again, so that you see the example of things I'm giving to you, how you can defeat this easily no matter the challenges or circumstances that arise on the battlefield. All right, you can see that I've defeated again plus 40, and I will continuously be doing that. All right, so far I'm on the winning streak and I'm on the battlefield. I can purchase the protection and the rest. It's very simple. We can still do it on the third time. All right, so let's click on the battle. This is the final wrap, so that you see that it's very interesting to win. I will buy with my diamond and then click on start. All right, so let's see what is going to happen right here. This is the third one, and eventually I'm going to win. All right, you can see victory, and right here you can see that plus 40 again, and you can see my trophy has increased to 129, and this is a huge milestone. And then if I click on this tax, you can see a lot of tax you can do to gain diamond, or you can shop for diamond. That is the two ways. Or you invite your friends, and it's even better if you invite your friends. What you will do is to click on this friend zone and then click on this invite, copy this link, share to your friends. Once they register, you have diamond attached to your own profile. All right, and you can use it to fight your battle, you can purchase, you can do tax. For instance, come to this tax, you will see a lot of videos to watch. You can see tax to do. You claim diamond from this and then win your battles. That is just the basic things you need to know, and then click on your rank to know where you fall into. And then you can see my rank right here, and then you can see rank of people that top the leadership board, and then you can see every details. So Dragonz is unveiling every bit of their progress and their script. All right, and do have a great day, and see you in my next video, as I will keep you posted on Dragonz and other airdrop that you need to know. And stay tuned.